Hey there all, Captain Walker Slayer today, and first off, to start this video, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I've, kind of had stuff to do in real life for a bit, but now, I'm going to be doing videos again, and to start us off, we're going to be doing a Jason team. Now, as you all know, you can get Jason for free now by doing the League Store, right? By getting to gold 3, you get a 5-star Jason, 5-star Jason, and a 6-star Jason. Now I haven't ascended the 5-star one yet, mainly because sheer lack of 5-star and trainers, because they recently changed how trainers work in the game, which personally I say is a welcome change, just because I like, how it's different now. At least I don't have, massive loads of trainers, but yeah. So today we're just doing a video about a Jason team I made. Now, for this team, we have Wangfer, which is a great bleed lead. I say definitely pick him up if you want to make a solid bleed team. Now for his skill and all that, I've maxed it all out because I find it quite useful, on attack teams and that. Alright, for mods, I just get him offensive because, you want him to deal damage, but now I'm looking at him, I think I might change it for defensive because, that's what you want for him on team. You want him to be around the entire battle. For weapon, I gave him just a standard bleed weapon because that's just what I had spare and ready. Then we go off to Man of the Hour, Jason, who's a great lacerator, and I like his ability and his active. Maybe because it's all bleed, and I like it. I like using the bleed. I find the bleed quite useful. For mods, I haven't done any yet, but I'm basically going to be doing defensive. But I don't have any, defensive on defensive mods, so I might have to purchase some mods later. Anyway, for his weapon, I gave him this basic, double attack weapon I recently done crafting on, just so I can basically eventually hopefully get a rampage weapon for Priya, which I am getting close to. Expect that video soon-ish, soon but not too soon, basically. But then there's Bruce, which I recently ascended because I don't know, I just feel like he can be useful. For mods, I reckon defensive, and I may have him on a team for buffs, but now I'm thinking about it, that buff ain't gonna be that too good on the team. But anyway, as his weapon, when attacking, better chance to cause some bleed, which pretty much you want that if you're gonna have a bleed team. Next is Xander, which I have as a command just so I could have Wangfer rush earlier. And I find Xander alright. Not as good as, say, Sadiq and all that, but I don't have Sadiq yet, so we're going to have to use Xander for a bit, which I'm alright with because he's great at, AP gain and all that. And for mods, again, I haven't really done any planning for mods. I might do some mods, I'm not sure. I'll plan between videos, basically. For his weapon, I haven't done any crafting because I haven't thought of what to do on there. And Last is Magna, which, yeah, I haven't done much of a rush because, for human shield, you don't really want them to rush. You just want them to, take the damage. Oh well, I forgot to do mods on her as well. Cry. Yeah, I need to basically sort mods out basically, and for a weapon, I just gave her a basics impair weapon because, that's what we want for a human shield. That's blue because, yeah. Right, so the defense team I'm putting them against is my double Mia team. Now, I would replace Pamela with a Pete Anderson, but I don't currently have him yet on my arsenal, so we're just going to have to use her. Which I'm alright with because she has a stun weapon, which is quite good for a green toon, that's it. For skills and stuff, I haven't done anything with just haven't really planned. No mods on her also. Next is Minerva, which is a great toon. Definitely watch Lockdown's video on Team for her because I have to say, that team he used is pretty smart. Like, I would probably use that team some point in the future as well, just when he gets stuff all sorted and that. For mods, I gave her defensive and a stun resist, just so it's a lot harder for her to get stunned, basically, and so she has more defense. For weapon, I haven't done much, but I have found that the attack down is quite useful defensively, against attack teams. And next is Mia 1, as I'm going to call her. And I haven't done much with her rush yet, but I will soon start doing stuff with her rush. In terms of mods, I made her defensive and gave her a disarm resist because that's what I wanted for a toon. If she has a stun gun. If she has a stun gun, you definitely want to put that disarm resist on her. Right, next is Axel, which I just put on for basically just killing the enemy. Alright, I would have him tear up, but the thing is that I don't have the red flags, and they're kind of making them, hard to obtain. Alright, so his rush is pretty good. It does quite a lot of damage and it stuns. His his active is pretty good because it, removes all positive effects from an enemy. And in terms of mods, I just gave him offensive because he needs to be doing that damage. And also, I haven't done anything with his weapon. Next is Mia 2, which, was pretty much the same as the first Mia, but I haven't done any mods with her and gave her another stun gun. So let's just go into the main part of the video of me just facing my own team. Right. I've done this team before, and it works pretty alright. As you can see, we start off with the 140 bleed. I would possibly put Jia Feng on here. It's just she doesn't get any bonus, and I'm kind of iffy on toons getting a bonus on the game. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to target Minerva. Then we're going to be doing Wangford's rush. And then what we're going to do is basically make sure we get rid of that Minerva because she can be a major pain for us. Right. We're also going to use Jason's rush because it stuns her, and that is mighty useful. Right. So now Minerva's down and out. We're going to buff with Bruce. And then we're going to just target this mirror and... Okay, good, she's out. Add more bleed onto her, which I think was 700 bleed. Alright, that's good. Confuse also. And then we should be able to take her out. Alright, good. Alright, she revived Pamela, which will be kind of annoying. Alright. Oh, I completely forgot about Bruce's control he adds, which is also useful. And that's it. That's the bleed team. Like I said, I'll definitely add Jiafang into the mix somewhere. But I'm definitely keeping a command tune on there. Just so it can, get the bleed out. But anyway, that should be it for now, guys. I would say probably the next video will be a Lily video because I'm actually getting quite close to my second set of cards. I'll say in about 2 days I'll have her. And yeah. Basically, guys, that's it for today's video. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and like the video. And, that's it.